Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica Emery, the Happy CEO, and I help women start and scale businesses in the online space, also help women in brick and mortar. I am just obsessed with women's dreams coming to life. I am here for more impact. So let's get into it. Today's video, I wanted to talk about vacations and why they are so important. This is why I'm sporting my beach sweater today in January, right now as I record this video. And I am currently dreaming of the beach. And I think we all are, right? In January, the weather is cold. Like we're just getting over the hump of all of the holidays and we're just dreaming of a getaway, right? Sipping a pina colada, like toes in the sand, ocean air, all of it. And the question to you is, do you schedule your vacations in advance? Do you always have one on your calendar? So in business, what I have found is, especially if you are creating things that you need to be there for, so in brick and mortar, I had patients, right? I had to schedule, I've always had to schedule my calendar, if you will, at least a year in advance, especially, oh my gosh, in brick and mortar. Now I can take my laptop anywhere. So I can be like next month in February in Turks and Caicos and literally be with my group online. Oh, so good. Like there is nothing. It is the dream. Literally, you just pack your business up and you take it with you, which is amazing. But I wanted to talk about the reason that vacations are so important to have is to have a vacation in front of you, like forecasted and on the calendar. It is something to look forward to. And when you have something to look forward to, you are going to be so lit up, like I am for Turks, like counting down the days. Actually, now that I think of it, it will be exactly 1 month from today. We will be there. My toes will be in the sand, like I can already feel like that filling my body up. So I always recommend to everybody, like all of my clients and everything, looking and forecasting out and putting vacations on the calendar. And many vacations as a business owner that are at least every 6 to 8 weeks. Why? Because as a business owner, and you've probably seen this graph, and if I could get all fancy pants on here, I would literally like show you the graph, but I don't know how to do that yet. And because I'm doing these every day, we're just gonna keep moving. But you can look this up. It literally says, there's like a graph that shows an entrepreneur that's like going, like their battery is like filled up. I talked about energy in my yesterday's video. Their battery is full. They're full of energy. They're super lit, excited, creating in their business, and they're like going. And then they hit a plateau. Everybody does around 6 to 8 weeks where you start to plummet. You start to burn out unless you take time for yourself to refill your battery. And what I have found is little mini micro vacations do just that. So in my business, as a cosmetic dentist for all of the years that I had my private practice, I would go I would say 6 to 8 weeks down to Fort Lauderdale. And so all of the people, the women in my world know that this I call my magical beach, because through doing this, literally so many other business ideas were born with me doing this, like going down there. I would always get a brand new notebook, brand new pens, me, myself, and I, like leaving the kiddos, husband, teams, like everybody behind. And I would just go and be with me. And it was so good. And I still do it actually. I still do it because I've trained myself and my body now to literally just drop in so fast. And I get the best business ideas. So I have this, habit now, like I get to the airport, I can feel my whole body starting to like decompress. I get down there, I have my routine every single day, like where I go for a run on the beach on A1A, and then I come back and I get my Starbies and I go down to the beach, and not just anywhere, but like down where there isn't anyone, even the beach, like the Cabana people, they know who I am now because I've been going there for so long and I love it so much. But this has literally changed my life, my world. Now, you don't need to go somewhere. For me, I did, because I have too much going on all around that no matter where I go around here, I can't let go. For me personally, like, have my body let go of just stuff. Like, I'm going to be interrupted if I stay here. But if I go somewhere else where nobody can find me or see me, turn my phone off, like, that to me is life. But you can go anywhere, right? What lights you up? The beach lights me up. The ocean, I absolutely love. It feeds my soul. So for you, it might be the mountains. It might be, just literally, going and renting an Airbnb, like somewhere, just to be alone. I actually had one of the women in my world. It was so funny, and I can't remember what she called it. It was so good. But she was just like undercover, like didn't tell anywhere where she was going, and like drove an hour and found this like super cute little town and coffee shop, did a little like shopping for herself, and then sat down and like wrote, journaled, just visioned into her business and its future, because it's so important that we tap in always in business to what we're dreaming about, like what we want for our business for the future, what we want for our lives. And in doing this, it keeps our vibration high, right? That frequency to bring it closer. And the one big thing I wanted to say is when it comes to scheduling vacations, I can hear some of you in your head like, oh, I don't have the money for that. Again, all of this old programming, the negative Nelly popping in saying that's not possible. Let me tell you, it actually is. And I haven't known over all of my years how I was going to make those vacations happen, the big ones, because every February, it's my birthday, my husband's birthday, my son's birthday. We always go somewhere big. Always have, always will. I pull them out of school. That's just the way it goes. I feel like there is more education and experiences than actual education, but I never have known how it's going to happen. So I could start a year at zero. You know how you do. It's so ridiculous that we close the books at the end of the year and we start with zero just so we can see like where we go. But still, so say you start with zero and you have no idea where you're going to go, but you still put half. This is how I've done it, actually. You found the vacation. Where do you want to go? What feels good? What lights you up? Put the deposit down on it, whether that's on a credit card or what have you. We find the money for the things we desire, right? Put it down. The rest of that money for that vacation, because you are so high vibe and so excited about chasing it and getting there, because you can envision what it's going to feel like and how you're going to feel and the memories that are going to be made, the money will find you. It will find you. A client will drop in unexpectedly. Like, money will come in. Like, it will pay for itself because you have put your hand up and said yes to yourself. Not living in a scarcity and lack, that loop that we talk about of there isn't enough, so I can't give myself and maybe, my family a vacation. It's so important that you have vacations, not only for us, but if you have kids too, like that one vacation a year, I find is very important for my family to have those memories, especially for the kids. And then I also have found that it's very important for me personally to have lots of little mini breaks in my business to really feel into, like I said, again, what my future is. And the reason I say mini breaks is because you really need a couple days. You need at least one day to get out of your head. We're so up here that it takes an entire day for you to stop talking to yourself about all of the things of like who you have to call and contact and to drop into like, woo, what do I want? What do I really, really want? And that's why a day really doesn't cut it. But something else I do in my business every single week is I create a happy CEO day, which is a day for me to work on my business, work on it versus in it. So I don't see clients that day. Like, I literally am off the grid and I'm just kind of dreaming into my business. Again, that isn't the deeper work that I'm referring to when you actually like go away. That's a different experience. Like, go somewhere else, like off the grid of your office and where you are. But I also recommend happy CEO days. I think they can be really, really important in your business to look at your business and stack everything. Put your clients on the days you want to work, right? See just the number of clients you want to see. And if you're like, gosh, no, I have to do it all, raise your prices. Raise your prices so that you can see less people, right? Like work less, make more. All and everything is doable in your business. But my purpose of this video today was for you to really look at the rest of this year right now. While I record this, it's only January. And do you have your calendar mapped out? This is a really fun way to do it. These are actually magnet calendars. I love them because you can write on them and then you can erase. And I like to look at my future in quarters, not, at the whole thing all at once. So this is kind of fun to do, but you can get one of those annual calendars. You can do it in quarters, whatever you want to do. Just make sure that you do look at your business. Do you have time for you to work on your business versus in? And again, look every 6 to 8 weeks out and schedule a day, 2 days, 3 days is amazing for you. And then outsource accordingly, get someone to watch the kids, do what you need to do to make that happen. And then make sure also that you have one bigger vacation scheduled. If it's not scheduled, it doesn't get done. So vacations are very, very important. They will keep you high vibe and they will keep you uber successful in your business because you will always be full. Your cup will be full. And you'll be excited for, the next and the next and the next. And life is about creating experiences, you guys. So experiences, creativity, your imagination, all of this comes with us getting out of our existing environment. So that is it for today. Vacation 101 in business and life. Make sure you get them scheduled. And that's it for today. So thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe, comment below. I would love, love, love to hear your comments. Do you take an annual vacation? Do you need to? Do you need to schedule more little micro mini you weekends so that you can really blow your business up? And do you want to work in the online space so you can create more freedom in your life and work from anywhere? Because it gets to be that good. You can decide if you want to take that call while you're in Turks and Caicos or not. Anyway, thank you for being here. We'll see you in the next video.